Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking to you about what is the top 10 benefit you will have when you stop eating sugar. What I mean by that is not so much of the sugar you put in on your tea or on your coffee. What I want you really to pay attention and know how much sugar you've taken is from the hidden sugars, from the food you consume, from the products daily you consume. So that way you will minimize how much gram per day you are consuming. An average study is recommended by a lot of dietitians and doctors, health officials, is below 25 gram a day. That's what we're talking about. That's what I wanted to share with you. What will happen to your body? This will be the top 10 benefits you will have when you start living your life without sugar. Let's get to it. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Simon. I usually share information about entrepreneurship, investment, wellness, and happiness. Thank you for coming. Let's get to it. So the main reason I wanted to share this with you is because once I start changing my diet and I start living my life without a sugar, I noticed a big difference, and it's been really beneficial to me for over 2 years now. I started this journey in 2018, in May 2018, and since then I lost so many weights and I started feeling good. I have more energy and all that, so on. I can tell you what I benefited, but at least if you try this for a month or two, you will see a big benefit. So that's what I wanted to encourage you. That's what I want you to see. Some of the top 10 benefit if you start living your life without sugar. But when I say sugar, most of the time, most people assume I'm talking about what you put on your tea or coffee, whatever you drink, and on that. That is one way, but the main sugar and the killer ones are the ones we don't know about. Like the ones we don't really know we are consuming because we don't pay attention to it. Those are the ones hidden, whether in boxed foods like cereals or any stuff you eat, or anything manufactured, or anything has a high sugar content. Some of it is from fructose or corn syrups and things like that, or hidden honeys, whatever is additional thing that's added. That is what you need to pay attention. So try to remember this number, about 20 to 25 grams per day. That's what you should consume daily, or less than that if you can. So when you eliminate, like for example, one can of Coke is 44 grams. So if you have a Coke today, that means you maxed out for 2 days of your sugar. So just be conscious. I'm not saying like be completely isolated and live your life without being socialized and not having birthday cake or whatever. That's not the issue. The issue is the stuff you do daily. That's what you need to pay attention to. So one thing I want you to pay attention to is 1 teaspoon of sugar is equal to 4 grams, which means we're allowed to have between 4 to 6 spoons per day on sugar content. So that's just putting it on your tea or in your coffee. But if you think about how much of the sugar really you're consuming throughout the day, if you're taking, if you're drinking sodas, or if you're eating a lot of cereals, or a lot of boxed food, or you take out, or if you go into a restaurant, if you don't pay attention how much of the stuff you are consuming, that's where the danger comes. That's where your main disadvantage, because you don't really know exactly how much you're consuming. And that's something I want you to start paying attention, because it makes a huge difference on your health or on your life, the whole circle. So I'm going to start sharing with you the top 10 benefit once you stop eating sugar, after a month or two, you start noticing this big changes. So let's start with the number 10. Number 10 is sugar been addictive, and we've been addicted to sugar for so many years. So it would take you at least a month or two before you completely become away from your addiction, because you might not know it that you're addicted, but most of the time the craving comes from being addicted to sugar. And that study shows over and over that sugar is addictive. So you need to really find a way to get rid of that. So that's one thing will happen to you. You become less addictive to sugar once you eliminated the content of your sugar. That's number 10. Number 9, you will start noticing your energy level. That's the one big benefit you will have, is once you start eliminating sugar, your energy level becomes more steady. So you'll be more energized throughout the day. When you are in high sugar content, when you are in high sugar diet and you are consuming a lot of sugar, your energy level will spike up, because once you feed that sugar to your body, then it will just drop, and your energy level just drops, and you'll feel sluggish and real tired and all that stuff. So that part, it will go away. So your energy level becomes more steady throughout the day, so you'll be more energized. And also you start noticing less and less fatigueness. So you won't be fatigued anymore, even though if you work a lot of hours that day, or if you've been running around, the next day you will not have that fatigue feeling, because that sugar content is really what controls how much of sluggish and how much of energy level have been going up and down. So once you get rid of that sugar, you'll have more steady energy. Number 8 is it will enhance your brain on the mood side and also on the clarity side, so you can focus on your work or whatever you're doing. You will have much more clarity and focus to do what you've been doing. If you've been having a lot of cluttered brain, like if you've been going all over the place while you try and think and do your work or whatever you try and be laser focused on, if you can't have being focused, that is, some of it is related to sugar content. So if you eliminated the sugar content, chances are you will have a lot more focused, and also your mood swings will be much more stable, because you won't be up and down in moods too, because sugar has a lot of effect on a mood swing. So that's another one. Number 7 is a mouth's health. When I say a mouth's health, is inside your mouth, around your teeth, whether it's for cavities and also to have a fresh smell in your mouth. It's related to how much sugar content we've been consuming. Of course, the cavity, if you eat a lot of sugar, you have a bad teeth. Everybody knows that. But the same time I'm talking to you today about is the bad bacteria, so it cause bad smell, and a lot of gingivitis and all the gum diseases are related to a lot of sugary content food and drinks we've been consuming. So if you start eliminating that, you start noticing a healthier mouth. That will be another benefit. So number six is your skin clarity. A lot of people who've been dealing with acne might appreciate this, because if you completely get rid of the sugar content, most people have been benefiting to start having much more clear skin. But even if you don't have no acne or anything like that, you start noticing much more clear, and your face, your body, whatever it is, you start noticing a lot more smoother and clearer skin. So that's a big benefit, especially for people who have been dealing with acne and any other skin issues. Number five is eye clarity. Your eyes become much more clear. Not just the looks of your eye, but the way your visions. It is related. The longer you stay away from a sugar and you have a sugarless diet, you have a lot healthier and a better vision throughout the years of your life, because it's related to the sugar and how the glucose and all that stuff related. A lot of studies shows that not having sugary diet will benefit you a lot more on your eye clarity, and your eyes will be much more healthier. And also your eyes will be a lot more healthier than you been on a sugary diet. So yeah, that's another benefit of having a much more clear vision and much more healthier eye when you are in less sugary diet. Number four is once you start staying away from a sugar, you will start noticing loss of a lot of water weight. Your body retains a lot of weight, and then it gets inflamed when it's become a high sugary diet person. So once you start eliminating the sugar content, your body slowly start releasing the excess fluid that been retained in your body, and you start noticing a lot more lighter, and you will get rid of a lot of water weight that been just sitting on your body. Slowly you will start getting flushed out, and you start noticing a lost weight, but at the same time you will get rid of unnecessary all those water weight in your body. So that's another benefit. Number three is you will have a lot more restful sleep. When you start sleeping and when you start getting on a bed and try to close your eyes, you will have a lot more easier you will have uninterrupted sleep throughout the night, because of not having the sugar in your body will rest much more peacefully and without any issues. You can go sleep easily, you can wake up easily without no issues, without no headaches or anything like that, because once you start living without sugar, you start noticing it becomes natural to you. Then it becomes a lot more beneficial to you. When you start sleeping, you start noticing how much uninterrupted sleep you have when you are sugarless diet. So that's number third. Number two is it will reduce fat, unnecessary fat from your liver, your kidney, and also any other organs in your body. But those are the two big beneficial, because that will help your liver and also your kidney health, because there will be unnecessary fats in there from the sugar. And that way, once you get rid of the sugar, you start burning those fats, and they'll get rid of those liver fats and kidney fats, which eventually will benefit the health of your liver and kidney. Those are number two. Number one is the most benefit you will have, is it will be the lowering of all kind of odds of diseases, especially when it's related to high sugar. Some of it is like diabetes, high blood pressure, heart disease, and also other serious illnesses can be related from high sugary diet. So with that, hopefully this will kind of give you a little bit of an insight what will your body will benefit from not having a high sugar content diet. So like I said, I'm not talking about daily to be strict and not enjoying your life. You can still have a good life, enjoy your life, just eliminate the sugar part of it. As long as if you can control that throughout the daily life, when you go socialize once a month, once a week, whatever it is, you can have a little bit, but that will still supplement what you do most of the time is much better than what you do once in a while. So at the end, your life will depend on you based on how much sugar content we consume. So please start paying attention. What are you consuming? Just look at inside your kitchen before you eat anything. Start making a habit of glance at it, look at it, how much is sugar, how many grams of sugar is there and whatever you are grabbing. So that way you'll be aware of what you're consuming. So at the end, that will be the ultimate goal. So knowing what you're putting in your body is what you become. So remember that. Keep on working hard on try to be non-dependent on sugar. And once you start eliminating sugar and start living without sugar, it feels like most of the stuff you eat is high sugary diet. At the beginning, it sounds very challenging, but slowly you will adapt, you'll figure it out, and just keep on going, doing it. If you starting today and you have a little bit of an issue tomorrow, don't just give up. Keep on doing what you've been doing, and slowly it becomes natural to you, because it will take about 60 to 70 days of repeating something to make it a habit. So just remember that and keep on pushing, keep on living a healthier life, so that way you enjoy life on the other side. And also, take care. This is Simon again. If you didn't subscribe, please do so. As always, click the like button because it helps the YouTube algorithm, so this video will reach a lot more people like you, so they'll benefit from it. Take care. I will catch you on the other video. Have a good one.